Good morning, everybody. This is going to be your video for the homework help on composite figures. This one is a 3-page homework. You have a riddle page on the front. Remember, I'm not grading the riddle and how well you can figure out the puzzle. I'm actually grading the math, so you need to show your work and put your answers on there. If you notice, there on the back are formulas for the area of a trapezoid, area of a rectangle, area of a triangle, and area of a parallelogram. So if you don't have your formula chart or your foldable, you can still use these in order to help you out. The next page is perimeter and area. This one should be a pretty good review. It has rectangles, parallelograms, triangles, trapezoids, all stuff that you've seen before, but we're going to use our same method. We're going to put our formula and then substitute in our numbers and then solve it out. So you'll need to have each step because each blank is going to count separately. On the back, this one it's kind of like a puzzle. It's where you have to find the missing piece. So we're just going to start in the front. I'll work a couple of problems with you, and then the rest will be up to you, and it will be due Friday this week instead of Thursday, since you guys were not here on Monday. Alright, so on the front page, the riddle page, it says, what do you call a sleeping bull? So you need to find the area of each irregular figure, plug in the correct letter to the corresponding problem number below to uncover the answer to the riddle. Okay, your shapes are not drawn to scale, so you can't look at it and go, oh, this looks like it's about, this is 15, so this one has to be, 18. No, you have to actually work it out. So the best thing to do is to find the area of each piece and then add it all together. So I'm going to leave this one for you because it's a little trickier, because you've got a trapezoid here and a trapezoid here, but they're the exact same thing. So once you figure out one, you should be able to figure out the other, and then you've got a rectangle here in the middle. So then once you answer them, add them all together and put your answer in the blank. So let's work this one over here. Let's work out number 2 together. This one won't take us quite as long for the video. So if we split this up, we can split this into 2 rectangles. See, I've got a rectangle right here that is 14 by 15. So remember, area for rectangles is length times width. So I'm going to come right here. Area equals length times width. So that is 14 times 15. And I'm going to multiply it out. 15 times 14. See, 5 times 4 is 20. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 is 6. Bring down my 0. 1 times 5 is 5, and 1 times 1 is 1. So we have 0, 11, and 2. So the area of this smaller one is going to be 210 square feet. So now we need to figure out the area of the bigger one. But notice we only have this entire length here. So we have to find this missing side. Well, we know if this one is 30 and this one is 14, this one is just going to be the difference. So if we do 30 minus 14, that's going to tell us how long this other side is. And it's going to be 16. So this side up here should be 16 feet. Now we can find the area of this other rectangle. So I'm going to come over here to the side again. I'm going to do area equals length times width. Remember, we always write our formula every single time. So this time we get 24 times 16. And I'm going to come to the side and work it out. 24 times 16. So 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 2 is 14. Bring down the 0. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 2 is 2. So we have 4, 8, 3. So this one's going to be 384 square feet. 384 square feet. So now we need to add these two up to figure out what our total area is. So we've got 384 plus 210. That's 495. Do we have one that equals 594? Yes, we do. It is letter B. So this is 594. So we flip over to the back and look at our riddle. Anywhere we see a number 2, we're going to put a B. That's the only one? Yep, that's the only one. So remember, your formulas are right here if you need them. What you need to do is find the area of each of these individual shapes. So you've got a triangle here and a rectangle here. You've got a rectangle, a trapezoid, and a triangle. Or you could just do a rectangle and a trapezoid for number 4. And they're already kind of split up for you. So if it's not split, like this one's not split all the way, you can choose how you want to split it. You can either split it like this, or you could split it across like this. It's up to you. Either way, you're going to end up getting 3 rectangles out of it. So, for the next page, this one you're finding perimeter and area. This one should not be too bad. I know it's a lot. It looks like a lot, but it really goes pretty quick. So, up here you write your formula. So, this is what you were supposed to have done in your foldable. So, you have 2L plus 2W, and then you plug it in. So, 2 times 15 plus 2 times 7. We're substituting in our numbers, and then we're going to figure it out. 2 times 15 is 30, plus 2 times 7 is 14. 30 plus 14 is 44 centimeters. Remember, your perimeter is just the units. Your area is squared. So here we have area of a rectangle. Area equals length times width. That's your formula. Substitute in your numbers. Area equals 15 times 7. And then work it out and put your answer. So 15 times 7. 7 times 5 is 35. 7 times 1 is 7. Plus 3 is 10. So your area is 105 square centimeters. Yes, you have to have the units. So again, you have the formulas on your page already. You also have your foldable, and you also have your formula chart that you were given a long time ago. Use it. You must write your formula, and then substitute in your numbers, and then put your final answer, including the correct units. If you do not have all of those items, it will count against you and will not receive credit. You have to show all of your work. Alright. Last page on the back. This is to find the missing piece. All you have to do is solve for what your x value is. So we know that this total length is going to be 28, and part of the length is 16. What's the missing piece? For this one, all we have to do is 28 minus 16, and that's going to give us our x value. So in this case, it ends up being 12. Now, none of these have units, so all you have to do is find the missing number. I look at number 2. Most of you guys could probably do number 2 in your head. If the whole length on this right side is 9, part of the length on the left side is 5, what does this piece have to be in order to make these even? It has to be 4. Okay, so all you have to do is find the missing piece. You need to answer all of them. Some of them are a little more tricky than others, of course. Down here towards the bottom, you end up getting some decimals, so that brings back those rational number operations. If you need help on any of these, make sure that you come in to tutorials or request a workshop. And if you have questions, please ask. Y'all have a great day and good luck. Remember, these are due Friday this week.